divisional round contest is on. Danny Gray to return it. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. And they will throw to get us started here. Has him on the quick hitter. Has room down the left sideline. Kyle Williams. Touchdown, New England. The Patriots take a 6-0 lead right away. So the first lead of our game goes to our visitors, Brock, and I know it is very early, but tough not to have that word upset at least start to creep into your mind just a bit.
You go into someone else's building in the playoffs, this place has been juiced. They have been so hyped to get to this game. Yeah, and the odds certainly in the home team's favor, but you go out and score, touchdown in the opening drive, level it a bunch.
The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. Nicole Hardman now on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Ready, set.
Colts file out into formation. Here comes 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. Crack all 80. Set up.
First carry now, this is Bashal Tootin. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more. Well, this group right here, Brock, poised to make a run in the playoffs. But they've had to earn that trip to the postseason, haven't they, without some of their teammates here on the field?
And for everyone on this injury report, the key is recovery. If you got a shot to make it back, any shot, you're going to do all you can to be a part of a playoff run. And for those guys out there playing today, the key word is prevention. Do not add anybody else to this list before the postseason arrives.
And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that is good for an Indianapolis first down. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
They're approaching midfield with that gain of 6. He's up to the 46.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Pistol now for Milrow. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Kid, I'm just kind of laughing because I can feel the armchair quarterbacks going, I can make that throw. And anybody who's actually made those throws says you have no idea what it feels like with everybody breathing down your neck. That play's got to be right, timed up right, and it certainly wasn't.
Hawk 70, Hawk 7, Dragon 60.
3rd and short, it's Milrow. Oh, defender there to knock it away, and he's able to do just that. 4th down coming up. So no initial clapback, at least not immediately. Gonna have to play from a deficit for at least a little while as that opening drive stalls out.
And your hope here offensively is that deficit remains unchanged when you get the ball back the next time, because you do not want to be looking 2 scores down to start this one out.
Go! 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
Trying for it with Milrow. Got his man. Thomas has it. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. That's a gain of 10, and staring at that turnover on downs. Instead, they pick up the first.
Okay, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, use the quarterback's numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you could win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
Ready, ready.
First down run, nabs him 5, now 2nd and 5.
Hey, hey, check that. Ready, ready.
They'll go again here with Tootin. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make 3rd down easier to handle instead, did the exact opposite here, Kate. Now makes this 3rd down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
Everybody rocking side to side to the beat. They snapping, ain't fake drinks, bouncing to the groove. All by themselves, that's the new move.
Ready.
All right, they need 7 here on 3rd down on what is the 9th play of this drive.
Ready. Liking it.
They'll throw, 3rd and long. To the left side, it's pulled in by Waddle. And he's able to get this down to the 36.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
So the choice is made. No 53-yard field goal try. They are going for this 1st down.
Come on, come on. Set. Ready.
Milrow to throw on 4. Finds him over the middle. And the early aggressiveness is answered. They went for it on their opening series, and the defense stops them. That's a turnover on downs.
You go for it on 4th down. It's got to be something from the short list of plays you expect to work every time. If that one's on the short list, I think it's got to be reevaluated. Something wasn't working on it, and it cost them the possession.
1st down now, ball at the 33. Here's made in the air. He's going to waft this deep down the left sideline. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Intended target Dante Thornton Jr. So that brings up 2nd down.
No real secret. They were going to get him and his height involved early there, Kate. The secret was how is he going to be defended. So they chose to go physical. And now plants a little thought in his mind. The next time the ball comes his way, he better be ready for some contact.
So still 10 to go on 2nd from the 33-yard line. Back to the air. It's May. And he hauls in the interception. Kenny Moore with the pick. And the Colts will be set up great after a terrific return down inside the 15.
Intercepted.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life. Really on both sides of the ball. Right, you watch defensive coaches preach all the time, and they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick 6, yeah, it stinks for the offense. But that was the practice field coming to life for everybody to see.
Let's go. 19, Tiger, 19, Tiger.
Here's Milrow, 1st and 10. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And now they face 2nd down. Seeing some early game planning at work here, Brock. They were quick to attack that throw and break it up.
Yeah, this defense knows the importance this offense places on throwing the ball to their tight ends, and they were ready for it and all over it.
Nero throwing again now on second down. And he finds him in the end zone for the Indy touchdown. The Colts parlay the interception into points. Each round of the playoffs, Brock, getting some early points becomes more and more important. And they're on the board here in the divisional round.
Pretty tricky round for a lot of teams to get through, which makes some early momentum, to your point, all the more valuable. They're doing all they can to avoid getting tripped up before that conference title affair.
That one right down the middle. And the Colts tie this game 7-7. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Gray now on the return. Showing a little burst so far. And in great shape after that return. He's across the 35 before going out. Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. Couldn't connect with Dante Thornton Jr. And it sets up 2nd down.
Quarterback of his renounce, Kate, I'm not surprised at all to see him throw it into double coverage early. And that incompletion, well, it's just going to fuel his confidence that much more to keep forcing it.
You're 2nd and 10 now from the 36. They'll run it with Travion Henderson. There's the intensity we expect in the playoffs. Defense going big play hunting, and they get him behind the line.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
May now on 3rd down. Complete beyond the marker. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. They get 27 on the play. And that's a New England 1st down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Anderson's going to take this straight ahead. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
Well, I'll steal a line from one of my buddies, but I'm going to quote him. Mark Schlereth, 2-time Super Bowl winner, says if you want to run the ball, you got to keep running the ball. And that's a perfect example of it. Don't get tired. Don't get mad at gaining 4 yards. It's a run that can set up even more in the run game.
Here's the pistol snap to May. Short pass brought in. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down.
A gain of 2 on the play. Brings up 3rd and 4.
3rd and 4 coming up now. Out of the pistol, Henderson. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Okay, you know me, I can't resist. I thought we might have needed the old Gene Steratore index card down there. Making a really close measurement to see if he got the 1st down or not. But in the end, well, the right call was made. He got just enough to move the chains.
Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10. Staying on the ground here with Henderson. And he gets it forward to show about a yard out of that. Zaire Franklin there to make the tackle.
Hey, that's a run that's whole hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door. Bigger gap in the future.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Operating from the gun, here's May. Completed over the middle. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, the pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
Four downs to get this across. Here's first and goal. Working inside the red zone. Throw is caught. And he's going to be marked down 5 yards short of that first.
A gain of 3 brings up second and goal at the Colts 5-yard line.
Second and goal coming up. 5 yards to the end zone. Zone read. This is Gibson. And he manages to get back to the line, but no further, as we're at the end of one. So that's the end of one in this AFC Divisional Round contest. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Lucas Oil Stadium after this. All right, time to get this second quarter going. The Patriots set up inside the red zone. Running back sent in motion. Here's May, third and goal. Setting up the screen with Henderson. Touchdown, New England. The Patriots take a second quarter lead.
Touchdown, New England.
No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw up plays and have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
His kick is
That
good.
one splits the uprights. And the Patriots break that tie and now lead by 7. It's the Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. Hardman with a return. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
Hardman on the return. The Colts take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Okay, ready?
Indianapolis bringing the offense to the line. Here's first and 10.
Ready? Set up.
Tootin gets it from the gun. And this is brought to a stop up at the 34-yard line there. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down to just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Ready?
So they'll head up here, first and 10 from the 34.
Ready?
Milrow from the gun. Throwing quickly, but it's incomplete.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Ready up.
Ball still on that 34-yard line, second and 10.
Ready? 60 by.
Shotgun now for Milrow. A quick slant into the hands of Downs. This one's going to wind up less than a yard from that first down marker. Brock Clay gets it up to the 43.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
Panther 60. Panther 60.
Dialing up a pass here on third down. He's got it, complete to Downs. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down.
Let's go now.
From the gun, Milrow sends this to the end zone. And he finds him in the end zone for the Indy touchdown. The Colts can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. Brian Thomas Jr., the touchdown. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
Rigoberto Sanchez to kick off 14 minutes.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for first and 10. They've got a man in motion. They go play action. Here's May. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Nick Cross has it. And the Colts get the football back inside the 45-yard line after the interception.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've gotten him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful. Right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. And this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
First and 10 from the 43.
Go.
On the give, it's Tootin. And he's brought down as the drive starts out in the 4-yard gate.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yard to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground, you can throw beyond the sticks, really create some indecision now defensively.
To throw, here's Milrow. Headed out right. He takes it himself. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby, but he hangs on through it. Still able to get that first down.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
First down throw here from Milrow. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass. That throw intended for Tyler Warren. And it's going to be second down.
Boy, offenses that connect in this intermediate zone are so effective. Getting the completion in that area, and not just sparks your offense, but it just turns that aggressive meter way up. You just couldn't quite find the connection.
And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets it down to the 14. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
And the Colts first down. First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
From the red zone on first. And he's going to score a touchdown, Indianapolis. The Colts pick it off and give points on the ensuing drive. It's a Jalen Waddle touchdown. That was just gorgeous football right there. He saw the window, just had to wait for his guy to float toward it. And that pass fit in beautifully for the touchdown.
Okay, this is one of those moments where a quarterback's got to take his pre-snap read and make sure he confirms it quickly post-snap. And when he does, and he's got space to fit that post in, like you said, it's a thing of beauty.
That one right down the middle. And the Colts break that tie and now lead by 7.
Patriots 14.
Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball to the 35 to begin this drive. field position for the Patriots as they get set for 1st and 10. Starting on the ground with Henderson. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL. But it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
From the gun, it's May. Too much lead on that throw. That ball's incomplete ahead of his target. Couldn't connect with Dante Thornton Jr. So they're left facing 3rd and long. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there'll be more interceptions.
Winds up and chucks this deep right. This is caught inside the 15. He will go. Touchdown, New England. The Patriots can tie it up in the 2nd after cutting into the lead.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
Corey Dallas on for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Patriots tie this game at 21. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to center away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Inside give here for Tootin. And they take it across the goal line for an Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts take the lead on the first play of the drive.
Take that play right there. That run is exactly why this team wanted this rookie on their roster. It is so hard to break away from the pack at the NFL level. But this rookie is putting on the show.
Now they'll see if they can tack on one more. The point after splits the upright. And the Colts break that tie and now lead by 7. Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for 1st and 10. Shotgun handoff to Henderson. He starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8. 2nd down.
Well, that run made him move the chains, Kate. That is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
First down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1. Sticking with Henderson. And his short game gets them a new set of downs.
Hey, Kate, you want to see a picture in the football dictionary of staying on schedule? That was it.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
1st and 10 now from the 46. Shotgun handoff to Gibson. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1. Well, Brock, a lot of scoring so far as we have reached our 2-minute warning. More from Lucas Oil Stadium after this. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. May now from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. They gain 11 on that play. And the Patriots will have a first down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34. To throw, here's May. Taking a chance to the end zone. And he has it in the end zone for the New England touchdown. The Patriots earn the chance to tie it before halftime. And that is his 3rd touchdown catch. Certainly enough to call this a very good game for him. And we're still in the opening half, so what else might he accomplish before we're done here? That one splits the uprights. And the Patriots tie us up 28-all. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Hardman with a return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Buffalo 18. Red. 60, 79 Broncos. Get up.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. He's going to try to drop it in deep right. And the downfield call is going to go unanswered. Defender saw to that. That incompletion means it's 2nd down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
Ready, set.
Still 10 to go. 2nd down now from the 23.
60 Maverick. 60 Cougar 19.
Milrow looking to throw. Escapes the pocket. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Pretty even match in this first half, and you're just kind of waiting. Right? You just kind of try to get a feel for which defense is going to come to life. And when you get that sack, that could go a long way to infusing some energy on that side of the ball.
Got to figure out this 3rd down here.
Bronco 80, tracking 60.
3rd and long for him here. It's downfield. He's got it. And some excellent work to drive them all the way out past the 30-yard line. That's a good find from the Alabama rookie, and that'll give him a new set of downs.
You know, they call the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. They'll stick with the ground game here. And no first down here. He's up to the 42-yard line. Another half yard, and he'd have had it. Now we get a timeout from the Colts. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets him just as many yards as a short completion would have.
Nabbed by Warren. And he goes out. Just need one more step there to reach midfield. 5 yards on that play and enough for a new set of downs.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. Tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down.
Let's go now. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler.
To the air, Milrow. Fits it through the middle. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. Timeout Indianapolis, that's its second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
To the line and set. Here we go, first down.
19 Lions. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. Oh, not like this. An interception ends that drive. That is Marcus Jones. And the Patriots get the football back with minimal time to go in our half.
First and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
First and 10, but only time left for maybe a couple of plays here. All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. He's holding. It's a couple of yards. Kenny Moore there to make the stop. All right, with 6 seconds left, we've got a timeout.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
He's back to throw. This one to Williams out left side. And he's out of bounds just past, looks like the 40-yard line.
That's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on a throw, that's a go-to route to target.
Before the snap on 3rd and 2, they call time. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. Henderson's going to get it on 3rd down. And he's going to have this down to the 42-yard line. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Half the battle complete, Brock, as we resume play here. Let's find in our AFC Championship on the line. Hardman with a return. Showing a little burst so far. Makes it up to the 37 as he's tackled.
Hey, we're dead even here through 2 quarters, and you know exactly what that means. That means both coaching staffs emphasize coming out strong here to begin the second half. Well, that return puts you in great position to do so, and maybe even take control of this game.
Milrow with it on 1st. Short pass brought in. And they're going to bring it down just on the other side of midfield. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
Good offenses. Good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him to route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Hand off to 2. And this hasn't been a common side with him tonight, but the defense wins this round. He's limited to no gain on a carry. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
Bronco 80. Panther 11. Panther 11. Warrior 70. Ready.
Throwing now, Milrow. Finds a seam down the middle. And he's taken down at the 30. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs. And that right there is about the best you can hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Let's go now. Ready.
On the ground, 2. And he'll scurry forward for a pick up of 3.
I That's the kind of run play that feels like tug of war on field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it, and we'll move to the next.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Now it's Newton. He's going to be stopped, but not before he gets him all the way down to that 15-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Hey, look, Kate, you can't just ask one tackler to go mano-a-mano and stop this guy. You got to have the cavalry coming. One guy makes a hit, the others are there to clean up and pile on, because one-on-one, he's going to run right through you.
Going to the ground again on first. He'll make his way through for a pickup of 4.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
Ready, ready.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
Hawk 70, Viking 18. Ready, go.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Stopped after a gain of 2, and that's going to bring up 3rd down.
Tackling at the 9-yard line. A gain of 2 on the play brings up 3rd and 4.
Ready. 60 Eagle. 6.
Throwing here, Milrow. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing, because that was 3rd and manageable, and it's incomplete.
Ain't nobody that I really recognize. I ain't surprised to ride the killer vibe. Probably the reason you die trying to feel alive, but I'm incentivized by in the thighs, whipping on it like I'm picking a prize.
Looks like they're going to line up and go for this. 4th and 4.
Ready, ready. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Looking to throw. Throw is caught by the back. Did he get there? Did he get there? I don't think so. Now the refs agree. He's marked short, and that's going to be a turnover on downs.
Is a turnover on downs.
You know, these 4th down plays are all about trust. You lean into what you do best. Unfortunately, with the lack of execution, you're going to throw that one off the playlist.
Henderson on 1st and 10. He'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up. Now it looks like we're going to need to take a moment, Brock, an injured player on that snap, and it is running back Travion Henderson who's getting looked at. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Operating from the gun, here's May. Finds him on the slant. And they are going to have to face a 3rd down here, but only need a yard at most as this play picks up 7.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Complete beyond the marker. And this winds up being an excellent play for them from deep in their own territory, up approaching that 30-yard line. And it's a gain of 12 on that one. And that's a New England 1st down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
First down, May. He put everything he had into this one. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
We'll try something else from the 27 this time. 2nd and 10. To the air yet again, May. Completed over the middle. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. They get an even 10 on that play. And the Patriots will have a first down.
For sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
We've set it down from 37. Here's the pistol snap to May. Delivers another one to Williams. And he won't find much there as it reaches the 41. And AT2 will go out. National champ at Ohio State. They're on the tackle.
A whole bunch of credit goes to just about everybody on that offense. Guys up front didn't give the QB enough time to let that play develop. Excellent effort by that receiver to stay alive and for the quarterback to scan the field and find his completion.
Here's Gibson on second down. Wow, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
You know, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
Nice drive here. It's up to 8 plays as they get set for 3rd and 6. Throw here, 3rd down. That's complete. Here's Thornton. And they get this down to the 44 before he stops. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's a New England first down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for short yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play. It's spectacular.
The power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
Okay, a 2-yard run on first down. I think that keeps you ahead of schedule. You're going to have to pick up the pace.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. From the gun, it's May. Has him on the quick hitter. And he takes it inside the 35 before heading out. That's a pickup of 9. And the Patriots will have a first down.
Move the chain! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
First down now, ball at the 33.
Here goes up. Hey, what's up? Crazy, crazy, crazy.
May now from the gun. He finds Tigakokwo for the grab. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-out completion that nets them the first down.
Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10. Gibson here from the gun. Running in the red zone. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Breaking the huddle. Here's 1st and goal. Here's May to the air. Ball is caught.
May's pass. Lyle Williams. It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal at the 6-yard line.
Only 1 quarter left before we send one of these teams to the AFC title game. It's been a thrilling game, an absolute barn burner that is shockingly still tied as we get set for the 4th. Still lined up at the 6. Here's second and goal. And they're going to throw out of the gun. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that brings up third and goal.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Here's May, third and goal. Setting up the screen with Henderson. No luck. He tried. He was frightened, but they send it backwards on third and goal.
Not terribly complicated on this one. Just not the third down screen you wanted to run. Little chance they were getting the first, and apparently, little chance they were going to even gain a positive yard at all.
A 27-yard attempt.
Tracking for it, and it's good! And they take the lead in the fourth quarter.
That field goal gives them the lead for the moment, Kate, but you don't feel comfortable when you look up at that scoreboard. This one isn't over, and that lead certainly isn't safe.
The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. Hardman with a return. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
The Colts take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. First and 10.
Let's go. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Check. Cougar 19, Buffalo 18. Go.
Shotgun now for Milrow. Hits him downfield. This is Thomas. And he's going to have this one down to the 37. 35 on the pickup. And it'll be first down Colts.
That is so much more the exception than the rule when you're targeting double or triple coverage. You may be fortunate to complete a fair number of those throws, but gains like that, those are rare, and that's big time.
Tootin on first and 10. And he comes through big here. 9 yards and second down.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on second down. Pistol now for Milrow. Here's a screen for Tootin. And he stopped cold at the spot. He paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that first down.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. If you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another first and 10.
Cougar 19.
To throw, here's Milrow. Out wide, it's Thomas. And he's tackled for no gain.
And the defense was all over that throw. It would stop it right at the line. They could smell that one coming, and they sniffed it out in a hurry.
Second and 10. Need something positive here.
Go. Hawk 70.
Tootin with it. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
He's back to throw. That's dropped underneath. Tootin. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Here's Spencer Schrader. A lot riding on this field goal try. It's a 34-yarder from that right hash. Kicked well, and this is good! And in the fourth quarter, that's going to tie the game.
After I'd imagine dozens and dozens of kicks into that head on the sideline staying warm, Kate, he finally gets his chance. Knock a field goal through the uprights, and of course, he wasn't going to whiff on that opportunity.
And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for 1st and 10.
Here we go, throw. Hey, what's up? Hey, come with me, come with me.
Starting the drive here with Gibson. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Just couldn't get outside quick enough to take that D-line out of the picture, and one of those guys impressively got on the edge and caught him.
You know what's scary in this game today, Kate? When you watch the combine and you watch these 280-pound DNs that run like 4.6.
Yeah.
I am really thankful I don't play quarterback in today's game.
May. Yet another grab for Williams. He's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. May now. He puts some air under it deep down the left. And he's got it. It's in close. He's in for the New England touchdown. The Patriots take a fourth-quarter lead.
There are a couple different ways now. You can win on a fly route. You can just run right by somebody, or you can use that big body, try to win a one-on-one matchup. Whatever way you go about it, well, this is the type of upside this route can provide.
Boy, Gallus on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Patriots break that tie and now lead by 7.
31.
The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. Hardman with a return. And he's out of bounds up across the 25.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
On the ready.
Colts file out into formation. Here comes 1st and 10. On the give, it's Tootin. Small gain there, maybe 3 if he's lucky to begin this drive.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play. But it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now, 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Get it. Go.
From the gun, Milrow. Short pass brought in. Scooped up by the Patriots. Won't manage anything after the recovery, so that is where they'll take over after the fumble. And after losing a hold of that one, he's still shaking up on the play, so we'll see team personnel out there to tend to him. This will be the last play before our 2-minute warning.
What's up? Eddie, what's up?
On 1st down, it's Gibson. We're down to the 2-minute warning here in Indy. Patriots leading by 7. Offense to the line for 2nd down. Operating from the gun, here's May. Hauled in left side. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Sir, what's up? Hey, what's up?
The give up the middle to Gibson. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been trouble all game as this one's quickly mopped up, too.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. They're going to pass it here. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
He has the first over the middle, and they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
As any quarterback will tell you over the course of their career, it's not easy to deliver an accurate throw if you're about to get smacked.
The give inside to Gibson. And all he can get is 1 yard. Ran that right into the defensive front.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
A counter give to Gibson. And he gets the Patriots the first down. And that should put an end to this contest. Give him 13 on that play. And that gives them 1st and goal. And now we get a timeout from the Colts. That's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Touchdown would put this one to bed. A few shots at it here, starting with 1st and goal. Gibson. All right, got a timeout here. Just 8 seconds remaining in our ball game.
He was brought down by Nick Cross. A loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and goal. At the 4
Backed up to the 4-yard line. Now it's 2nd and goal. Now try it again with Gibson. And he pushed for it, but they managed to stop him at the 2. And with 2 seconds remaining in our contest, we're going to see what both teams decide to do with this final play.
That's twice now where runs have not gotten them into the end zone, but you've kind of set yourself up. Actually, you've set yourself up really well for a little play action right here.
They'll run it with Gibson. The stand continues. This one doesn't even make it back to the line, Brock, and it sets up 4th and goal. So the Patriots come in and take the win on the road. And they pulled off the rare and elusive road win in the postseason, which means their journey stays alive another week as they head to the Conference Championship, where they're going to get a shot to punch their ticket to the Super Bowl.
pre.
Don't get put in that blender. Hold on.